Hi, my name is Adam Ciegelski. I'm CEO of Line Resources. We're a junior exploration company in Sweden and Finland with district scale projects between major advancing mines. And we have over 60,000 hectares of tier one exploration projects in Fennoscandia.
Good to see you, Adam. We saw you live and in person in November when you were over the one-to-one. But I wanted to catch up with you. I couldn't help but notice the headline. You've raised some money, and Sprott were a big part of that. So tell us about that. Who else came in?
Yes, thanks for having me on the show. Sprott Global out of Carlsbad, led by Justin Tolman. We completed a small drilling campaign. When we were speaking, we were actively drilling. We pulled a nice discovery hole, and Sprott picked up on it, connected with me, and within an hour, we had a pretty active and aggressive conversation on pricing. And we closed $4.1 million with Sprott doing $3 million of it. And
the terms as well, was it well priced?
16-cent financing unit with a full warrant at 25 cents. So it positions Sprott at about a 15% ownership, which really is our first institutional investor. We're a tier one jurisdiction. We have tier one projects. We've attracted some incredible talent, and now we've got a tier one institutional investor.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So that's the money side of things, because I think that was the question I asked you about in November, which was, you would sort of, at that point, $1.5 million bucks. You needed the money to actually get on and do something this year. So straight after we spoke, you hit this super hole with, I'm looking at 25.5 meters of 2.4 grams per ton. That's going to light up anyone's eyes. What are you going to be doing with the money that you've just received? What does this year look like?
Yeah, so in short term, we've completed our payment to Agnico, and for the purchase of the Finland project, Agnico has become a 5% shareholder in that payment. And the balance of all the funds are going to be focused primarily on the new discovery. We've got permitting and planning done for Finland, but really front and center is the Paubacken discovery. We've only really put in 600 meters into the ground. We'll have an aggressive drill program starting here in late spring, early summer, and more base of till drilling and more aggressive base of till determination, and really following that up with diamond drilling.
So, but have you actually got a drill plan, out there yet? Have you given guidance as to what you're going to do precisely, either in terms of meters or dollars?
Yeah, we're finalizing that plan right now. It's going to be somewhere between 2,500 and 5,000 meters, focused in Sweden specifically, and we'll probably do somewhere between 500 and 700 base of till holes going into the end of the summer. And again, as capital comes in, we've got potential for exercise of warrants that will drive a greater budget. But right now, we're fully capitalized to complete a drill program into the summer. We have our targets identified. We're just finalizing our permitting at this point.
Right. And so the warrants are at what price?
Oh, yeah, warrants are at 18 cents a share and 40 cents a share. So there's about $2 million that could come in through the 18-cent warrants.
But you got a bit of work to do there, right? We're 12 cents today, right? So I think you and I talked again, so to refer back to that one, in terms of the gold market coming back, I think there's expectation from certainly the institutional side of things that it hasn't yet. You've got the money that you want. You raised, I guess, was it at market, or was it at a premium to where you were?
It was, we were about 18 cents, 19 cents at the time.
Okay. So it's a little discount.
Market.
Okay.
Yeah, the stock has hit 20 cents a couple times here on some news. So since then, we've attracted some new talent. We've got, high quality individuals joining the team because of this discovery and because of obviously the potential that we're working in. And we've got a little bit of work to do. The stock is 12 cents. It's 11 and a half, 12 cents. And obviously, incredibly undervalued. We're I think a $14 million market cap company today, with cash in hand, with everything that we need. But typical of this market, price of gold is strong. The dynamics are strong for gold, and the gold juniors are just not getting the interest that they justify at this time. But we've seen that before, and we've seen that change quickly. And I think we're starting to see the majors and the mid tiers really starting to move up in valuation. And I think we all can appreciate that the juniors are sort of the laggers of a gold cycle opportunity.
Yeah, it'll trickle down eventually, but at the same time, you guys need to do your stuff, right? So you've got the money now to obviously do a drill program and the tilling as well, you mentioned there, but you've also got a bunch of projects, right? So you've been very clear. You said you're gonna be focused, which is nice. That's what we want to hear. You've already popped out a few high grade, reasonable width results. You've got to do just more of those. So in terms of the time frame, you can't tell me exactly what the program is like, but when should we start seeing some of these results come through? Because I think that might get people going.
Yeah, we've got a few more holes to put out probably over the next couple of weeks. We've got base of till holes that have been going on through the winter as well. So we'll be updating the market here shortly on that. And again, we've got an updated resource coming out as well. We've been working on our Finland resource, which is a historical resource of 250,000 ounces. I think within the next month, you're going to see a bit of a surprise with what happens with that project. And ultimately, I think that could be a catalyst to really open up the market. And we've recently seen, Rupert Resources has been tremendously successful in its exploration, and it has some renewed interest as well. So there's a lot of rumors circulating that Rupert is potentially the next acquisition. We are in Finland with a 100% owned project as well. We are advancing that project into 2022 and 23. And ultimately, I think in the short term, balance of holes to come out, resource coming out, new exploration starting, and reporting of existing drilling that's going on with the base of till programs over the winter.
Okay, fine. Yeah, we actually spoke to Rupert. Yeah, James of Rupert Resources yesterday from his skidoo in Finland. It's impressive. So we need to see that from you, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, maybe next winter I'll be sure to follow up with my toque and in those programs. But right now we're calling from Toronto, and I will see you probably in London at some point in the next couple of months, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. May, I suspect. Well, look, great to hear that you've got the money. Great to hear you're kind of kicking off a drill program, and nice to see some of those high grades coming through. And now I can start holding your feet to the fire with regards to delivering all of the above that you've promised today. So good to catch up with you today. We'll see you soon.
You got it. Thank you so much.